Hey AMP family, I wanted to shoot a quick video for you today to clear up some of the misconceptions of core training, which is something that a lot of our members come in very confused about because at one point or another you've heard you need to train your core, but what does that actually mean? A lot of people confuse core strength, which is your ability to create tension in your core, which we're all pretty good at. We're able to walk as humans, so our core strength is usually pretty good. But what we tend to be missing is something called core control. That's your body's ability to control the movement throughout your core. That includes your pelvis, your rib cage, and your spine. So ideally, what we're looking for is your ability to control your rib cage and your spine and your pelvis all at the same time. And what we generally look at is your ribs and how they tend to expand as we arch our back and exhale to bring our ribs back down into a more neutral posture, so we have good control. For your hips, we can rock our hips back and forth, and what that's going to create when we arch our back, we like to call that stripper butt, and then squeeze your glutes a little bit to tuck them under, and we call that a more sad dog position. So you're bringing your rib cage closer to your pelvis. What this is going to allow you to do is to move more effectively as a human. What most of us will confuse as poor range of motion at our shoulders and hips is in fact poor core control. And when all these things are able to perform together, we're going to be able to move like a ninja. Some of the exercises we like to program at AMP Fitness to help teach our members how to use good core control are things like Deadbugs, bird dogs, and cable chops. And one of the things we also like to joke around with, but we're totally serious, is that every exercise is a core exercise if you try hard enough, because what you're really looking for is to be able to put your rib cage, pelvis, and spine in a good position. So today I'm going to demonstrate one of our favorite exercises, which is the dead bug, because it allows you to use the ground to cue you to understand that you're keeping your ribs in a good position and also locking in the front of your core to move well through the movement as you stabilize your midsection and move through your arms and legs. So the first thing you're going to do for any dead bug variation is lie flat on your back with your knees directly above your hips and your hands directly above your shoulders. From there, you're going to lock your rib cage down. Sometimes exhaling helps. And you're going to slightly tuck your hips under without moving your knees or your hands. So those are going to stay directly above your hips and shoulders. For the actual movement of the exercise, what you want to do is slowly control the movement with opposite limbs. So that would be your left shoulder and right hip, or your right shoulder and left hip, moving simultaneously without losing the position of your rib cage and your pelvis against the floor. Bodyweight dead bugs are in fact pretty challenging. One of the things we joke about at AMP is if you're not sweating, you're probably not doing it well. So we have a bunch of other variations that we like to use that will sometimes assist the movement and also create more challenge for some of our more experienced members. So check out these variations, give them a shot, and let us know if you have any questions on how to train core control.